Deep in the Mau forest are people who communicate with honeybees. Bees can sense our intentions, explains Kirmacho to her nephew. Collect the honey with a pure heart, she says, and you will be unharmed. Hanging from the branches are wooden hives Ogiek people built to protect the bees. It's a relationship they've cultivated over centuries, which is at risk.
The bees don't really answer back, but we know what they are thinking. It's obvious by the sound they make. They are angry. They are upset with all the destruction in these forests.
East Africa's largest indigenous forest was cut down to almost half of its original size over the course of 100 years. British colonizers of Kenya invaded and killed Ogiek people to turn part of their forest land into tea plantations. Then came 50 years of Kenyan government logging when settlers who moved into the forest were given title deeds to the land. The Ogiek won a landmark legal battle against the Kenyan government 2 years ago, the verdict recognizing their land rights and need for compensation for their suffering. Now Kenya's government is evicting 60,000 settler families from their forest. In the distance right behind me are trees that were burnt to the ground to make way for farmland and pastures to use for people who want to feed their animals. And right here is a 200-year-old red cedar tree that was cut down days ago. Now, it will take centuries for part of this forest to grow back. And that's why the government here is taking such drastic actions to protect the environment. At risk of extinction, say environmentalists, are 173 species of animals, including the bongo elephant and the golden cat. Senator Ladama from the Maasai tribe plays jazz music to his cows. They need soothing, he explains, because too many animals are dying.
This country is littered with carcasses of dead animals because of the drought. The Mara River, which gives this county over 2 billion shillings every year, dries up. Hippopotamus cry. The scene when you go down and look at the river is horrific.
It is a fragile ecosystem in which the survival of the bees depend on the Ogiek, and their survival depends on this forest. Nicolas, Haque in the Mau forest, Kenya.